Yemo ato Ghana man adeshema yemo bibiara aha Zaba area bear pram tobeka siabo wo big family radio kasa efrido embrono asode and some I would dry yensaka na ya no major bear and other jerk na mede was and the area bri Wawakasa Efrido, Yedifian Men Studio with the Blogono, Upper Class School Junction, a war, and Yede and Sami Efi Erebaba Danwo and the Aviabiri, and some no doors pa Nemum Zosa Fata de Etsy Ebi a woman day. Yevra Kwame governs Agbeja, Wekopemu a war. Oh yeah, Abejokufu and any more mind gun and Beshev Mufia, watch and Sembi Machawana, Yede and Chemu Yazabro. Na yera haruna drusa wapo no me swafo bosho my Ghana yane ehumesian samdo no so awakasa afan omanpanyin mahama ne free tertiary school once and somebody came to the first year for no and sembi epuma mother baba dano adeshawo ablekuma north and one workers was obayan kabat komisan on Sanson share no one to above for a one patient war. Na Adam Kuma woman Ghana and Besheba Jumufi say, and one no ebony cooperation ada was one buffer for or yet the may ablekuma north about once and some a crime. A could be the offer aquamo or man paying Mahama day. Quaya offer do or points and graphono, a ya on down the New York cry. Ebe. And someone no been making and a ya bonne bedo. Mezobosumo day, Eviaber, Abusua Akan Kasebo, Wakasa Efrido. As a Dankoma Trustees Network Group, Afe BFM Store, Big Family Multimedia Institute, and Center for Trade, and one Wobo Mechidom and Deviaberi, Mamad and Sami Maja Edanwo. Akin Kenya Wataman can Deviaberi, Ezin a Major Do Aranyana. Kobana, Dodona from Ejata Koko school time was porcupine. A face Jibrei na meyin samano on kokor emo natimu inchemu. Ontari biara ena Ghana man payin yera Yohani Dramani Mahama. Opa oye aswafo ahodoa wobosho man Ghana yene asonye ahodo emu ensem edi na yera governs Kwame Agbeja ono ena mampehin Mahama apa on there obey swafo obosho man Ghana yene akwan ena akwantempan modo na ena de nokopre mu man Ghana mbeshebe mu fie abedwoko wat on there and one want to the man enkrofi wonano no okopre mu ho ena wo bisa ne ho ensam ebisa ne yene akwan na akwantempan wonsam na roche mu dem NPP abano obeno say ye kada we sesi akwan na de kwan bo watete apansam wo bo hwe sesi no ni fihia wotwe no wentum endin wo dwuma bebre enti aban da hwiamo pa NPP abano odi oman Ghana hwiamo aban akwan na akwantempa wo nsansam da na yewura oye Kwame governs Agbeja okase no orichem dem wo afi apime bi na du nsie ne mu no oman no gbo no modne pare obaye akwan baye akwansin no empem eduakono empem Ankono 9,000 kilometers road ena nka woye ewa afi apime bi ne dunse ne mum na afi apime bi ne dunu ebase ne mu no wo NPP abana asono otumi sesie emu beye mpem ebase pe akwensin mpem ebase 3,000 kilometers ena otumi sesie ento agas na ochem dey eyi krapo chede ade no ye mpem akono 9,000 next message mu mpeme ba san 3,000 ewunda wo fom kura enka onchemu ebie krampo no wentum ayendem so no de ohun de NPP aban no oti Ghana fo hwamo eba ne akwan na akwantempon ahodoma.
To you that it got deteriorated because of lack of maintenance. So I want to find out, will you prioritize regular maintenance of routes in this country? Thank you very much.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, he asked a very important question. The principle is that you should spend more on maintenance of your existing roads than building new roads. So, but the record we have in terms of road maintenance, and my colleagues on the road committee can tell, things have gone really bad in the past 8 years. In fact, the record of road maintenance we had in 2016 is unmatched till today. If you check 2023 record, in areas that we do 9,000 kilometers, the NPP government was doing just 3,000. So they have really let the country down in terms of road maintenance program. So I said it in one of my initial responses that we need to commit more to road maintenance. Sometimes all you need to do is to spend a little amount of money to address a spot improvement, yes, and the road can still continue to be motorable. But once you abandon it, it becomes a major problem and makes the whole road, the use of the road, not safe at all.
Abusua yadahu ewo abejoku esansem no yeko yewra Haruna Idrisu ono ayem reshe bedwemini dzima de hye Tamale Central ono so na mampanyin mahama abonitin dem omba yosoafo bosho man Ghana ne ehumesua ensam do wo manimu na abro no nsu kopemu ewo man Ghana abejokufu no enyim no ena wo bisande owura Haruna Idrisu nyame adumada wa abo wuzin de awu na be yosoafo bosho man Ghana yene ehumesua ensam do na yehwere me free senior high school in say ya enzama ben pa ena wo ho na abra yewura Haruna Idrisu kasa na ochemu dem sema beka ya abra mampanyin mahama bono ntoa ewo man Ghana ha ya campaign ahodo wa afia peme bien ena aduenu anene mu no okasa na ochemu dem onu free senior high school ne de onyi gina du bia de reba obakara butwam anado obebeyi for de bi ena ball be ni nane de obohwe na wahye mu kena na wa ma free senior high school no we tu megina nandu ye pa na okasa na ochemu dem original Ghana oye ne amambra no afi apemedon kono de okono ebien amambra no nafa oye eduenu enum na eduenu eduesa enwotwe article 25 na article 38 no we janda hwe menimpa baye mpem apepepe baye ebien 2 million na we tum enya kwanya akọ ahome ehye ne bia we kusua ade enta on ball ba na de wo bohwe na free senior high school no we tum atrem akọ bibia order odu.
There is this talk that even in mighty America, free education does not include boarding. In advanced democracies where emphasis is on free education, boarding is not part. And at Ghana, we have punched above our weight by introducing free boarding. Your honest view, do you think that we must continue to have free boarding?
Even expanded. Candida is not America. Urugu is not America. I'm sure one of the communities in the Winneba area is not America. They have access. The transport systems are network and effective. It is not so for Ghana. For many children, I'm sure members of parliament even have to buy bicycles to support them to be able to commute to school daily. It means that for some to access this good quality education, they need to do more. So increased boarding facilities for deprived rural areas is important. Review, as announced by President Mahama, is not cancellation.
Abusua yewra Haruna Idrisu obieno wa ma wansu wada ana wobisa ne nsam bia wobisa na yewre sesi ade esuapona wodo wo man Ghana ha no doro na webubu school a ende adusuafo woze wonne nzamarokọ na the freshers for no level 100 for no ene de binmu kro ende kro binmu lokọ na obisa ne se wona worokọ ya wechi won school fees a wa ban essay ehwe ne manifesto mu a oye ne fa otodo esia page 6 ewo NPP am NDC am yokunu woni youth manifesto mu no wa to the pledge ono ene wo chem dem yero mama say oba esuapona wodo a wo man Ghana ha oye aban esuapon no abofo bi oboko bia no wo first year na the old kan room na no encheske bia na sese ye gbo ye bi ma akwa we cheske woni ska bai wona dan ana ye ra no address return there the means no ya pega ne sika million no aye ba san dwenen enum 345 million Ghana cedis na ya hwe the one which the miskini nyina no ye de one school fees no asna mo enti why da kwataze no be so there be jiwusika na mutua mo enti that day one work university in pen one school fees we kutia no aban eba obohwe na wo de one scam mo nankasa etua the miska no
of the government. It will include some provision on some 345 million cedis to cater for admission fees for students undertaking courses in the normal subject areas, not professional areas like medicine. For President Mahama, this is a model to experiment. You will look at it. How do we fare as a country? If it is possible for expansion, then he will expand it. And he is not asked that if you are able, you should not. We know that some students have already paid their admission fees. It will be refunded to them, and that will be done.
Honorable Chair, we are engaged in a public discourse. If the nominee will be pleased, may he bring clarity to this matter.
Yemfa yenwa entre ensanfufum yeda ho ewo man Ghana embrehye bedwum efie na domkuma wo no ene worka sei na wansam worka ni na wozi kokoboro kwama NDC aban no de enwone de wo hye wo ho bode oye ablikuma not ntawanta wana mantemo wasa wa ma no modo ewo ho no enwo no enzeme bi rekodo a wo bayi wo ho efim kura wanka fo ho ahyem ene de na wo ye de me ensam twofo hyem ewo man Ghana mbehye bedwum fie na da otu wonanyim eye Jerry Ahmed Shaib ono eye NPP amayoku no hone mbrehye bedwamani ewo wajagbawe abatumpehye do ono ojinem no kasa de mo na okasa na ochem de abatu komisan enye de obohwe na oye de me ablikman not abatu woto ho no wobesan akan biem na so nkan obakan no onye de bambosam na wo ba yezen ewo ho na ode ama abatu komisan na obi na asanso ochem ebiem de Obasa yewra mampanyin Mahamade onhwe nompo oye abambofu a womo yedrupa ye na wo meje wonsande ye wo NDC amayoku no echitaifu bi mo wa wudi etutu sam na wukasam ewo da mebe ho enti ayade sadepa ene wo de komande onhwe no wontumi ndu edwuma mesmo be abatu komisan ne dwuma olidi ewo ablikman north no wotum odni na abawe antida man wona de wo be wo efidame ablikman north entawantawa no mu
Caucus hereby expresses its deep concerns about the state of lawlessness in this country in the aftermath of the declaration of President John Dramani Mahama as president of our beloved country. The organized NDC tax, who are inspired by very senior members of the NDC in the presence of Mr. Toto Bikwachi, Lieutenant Colonel Retired Devulati, and one Malik Basintali. I have often seen invading institutions, locking up offices, and obstructing the Electoral Commission from discharging its constitutional duties, including promoting and declaring election results. The latest is the violence unleashed on the EC officials and its properties by the NDC tax, led by its regional organizer and inspired by the aforementioned leaders or elders of the party who should know better. Clearly, the NDC knows that it has lost the Ablekumanot parliamentary elections and has therefore resorted to violence with the sole aim of preventing the Electoral Commission from declaring the MPP's candidate. It must be emphasized that MPP lost about 60 parliamentary seats with margins below 1,000 votes, yet it conceded graciously. A classic case is Demi Kwadina. The case of our win, where we lost by a controversial margin of 93 votes, we considered graciously. To President Mahama, we call on you to take immediate steps to call your party tax to order. You cannot pretend to be unaware of all this lawlessness and violence in this country. We also call on the Ghana Police Service, IGP Dampari. We call on you and the entire election security task force to rise up to this occasion and enforce law and order without hesitation. The EC officials and all the stakeholders in this electoral process must be protected. They are Ghanaians just like us.
Abusua enti dom kuma wo man Ghana embrehye bedwomufie ena ete wonanka no motwa ensam no do na mede amom yekopemu ewo embrehye bedwomufie wara na abedwoku ewugudo wototo oye aswafo wonano no no ho nsam na yegudo yezersum ende ewiabri wo big family radio kasa efrido na oye swafo we ni dem ono ena se wojinituma Obosho man Ghana yene ezban na yene ekwaye won samdo onimiafo Eric Opoku okopoemu ewo abadwokufu won enyim ene wo bisa nsam ekuru ebiam de se woba ana wo de tumini sanansa abaze pa na obaye ama ekuaye ayakono ose nse awodu bia odubu akwema aboa ama ekuaye ho ayakono ama mbebu na wo man Ghana ha no obaye pa ose oboshe na nsase ahodo a ebinim wo a wontumi fini dwuma no wedi ho dwuma amwan afenso wobaye na kwam bi dam obaboa ema nsase bi wojuju enwome bi na woda wadna mbebu ne bi na wonso waagye wodi won adwuma na wetuma atetunzi bana ahodo wodi aboa emomman Ghana nti obosho de ekuaye de obaye dwuma na obaye akono na obatew amembebu no wetum wode ho ahyemu bi.
My last question. In your manifesto, under the caption, agriculture, intricate nature of our land tenure system, how feasible do you see this arrangement? In other words, do you intend to nationalize these farm banks? Mr. Chairman, that policy intends to address the very challenge that he mentioned. Normally, people encounter a lot of difficulties accessing land for agricultural purposes. We want to make agriculture attractive to the youth and everybody in this country. So we want to acquire the land, prepare the land for agricultural purposes, then hand over the land to prospective investors so we can increase production and drive our nation towards food sufficiency. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Na elwe nechi no ena wo bisande eunda Ghana ha no okwa ka ebitida yetum dua ezibane bebre obitum dua banche obitum dua broze tomatoes moko anyo samantraba eba no woba chede nzama bebre ena ekuafo utumi de hodwuma ewo man Ghana ha nanso ebokọ ekurasi bi no na obi etume dua tomatoes na so kokoko fa 5 day na tomatoes ne gwa no apoto anyo no ogua na wapoto brazen no ogua na wapoto banchi no ogua na wasai chede nzama bebre ho enti eba da mankrofo no ebaz na ebe yam won em yetumai also samabadia ye babo mazene de wane ankrankra gmako no wo ba kan ho abom na wayakon na wetum egbe oye processing plant ewo de me krayefo won mbiabia no mes mabaya edibana sase no obotuma for nature de obisie ediban obofa kwan bo hwede na wetuma process ediban bi ebe tomatoes na all say no na wo dai tin tomatoes moko bi say no dai pepper paste nature that wo be ya boa amens bana wodo a osase ewe kuafo won infumfum ahodom no wetum abefom.
I should have asked you the insurance or the production to industry. How do you intend to operationalize it? Maybe we would have gotten some more clarity on the matter. Yes, this is that's so. My follow-up question to you is, Honorable Nominee, on the issue of food losses, in your lens, how do you intend to deal with it? In your lens, Mr. Chairman, it is indeed a serious problem confronting agriculture in this country, and we will want to introduce something new to reduce food losses in this country. We've been talking about agribusiness. What we are saying is that we are going to encourage the private sector to put in place mini plants close to the farms, so that as soon as we harvest, they will buy the produce, process them. If it is cassava, for instance, you grind the cassava, put it in the rubber, you seal it, and then they sell to the big companies. If we are able to put these mini processing plants around the country, we will reduce food losses significantly in our
Yewra Eric Opoku ono swafa waponda omoshoman Ghana hene ezban na ekuraye ho nsamodo yemfa yenwantre nsamfofrumum ekubi akasa na wanansam workane yinane dem Ghana man panyin Yewra Yohane Dramani Mahama kwan arfado na orepone aswafo ewo mange balance akrambem edema ahawa adwene pa.
After some convert, you know, many animals, you see, Nipa, we didn't call that first, no crown, or Lusu, other executive. I'll contest for that position, called Lusu. Some Nipa say, no grassroots, you contribute in the area of constituency, has said, or new grassroots, says, Nipa, or correct, the master, let us say, your new representative, we are, let us say, you are honorable at the force, any Samidian fee. Let me say, never call election, you know, the backgrounds. Opinion leaders, branch chairmans, executives in
Big Family Radio.
Which way then see ourselves to Abama NDC and any honorable MP. Mama buy and move say, a million. Now, so yet me to your see her, a Jumade, and my head, then you're retaining power. It's the Abubayano. Apostles are Yayamamu. It's the other Samubo Mampeni, Moncasabu Nasumaya, Yadis Rabia. Yedi today, Omampeni, I go buy. Send a buyer constituency any balance. Now, 2028, your power batua and collect bill and farm my. Oh, yeah, no, we have to subscribe to one say, one can I tuma on the shoot. It's no, only the demand and your call 2024. 2024 now, your call no. The president in also. Pushing your ball. Emma at the 85% no, and 2024 in Yaye. Ever Budumbram elected a new Bubuis. Now, Yaman Pedan Kasa to the Red Mahama, Oba Budumbram. Oba Shayabo. The Ebola Bashan say, Reggie Bianoa, another conference Bianoa, Oba Bom Wedding Konomo, Sa Chama Kono, Oba IDC, and Amayo. Conference Chairman Anthony. Officer, a Jubadan with the no. Then you know, yes, Sano, Tumano, and Famano.
Yamfa yenwantre nsamfo from na yakọ ensamfo from Maradona ye poa eje adodo na friend guru momidi ye guru ye hekma Adam City of Ghana na emprempe ne gbefu ye pa ne koko wa pay aba sama guru jemdia all residential facility user fees ono a wutua ema school no was well adotum we pay ma kwaso ntebufu aba na on August and Orichem dem. Hostel fee na working will be for traditional hostel fees. On no what's we pay mu ekodro anchemu edruno. And to say each year 2000 na say an ebuche 2400 ewo hostel hop. Ni na in the abandon she bia bade say sia de university for another legon for no one la enyem kane no nsu kawde enya da ono obotua kane ho kaw no ono aban no ontua de menti na wa mo page de me bill no mu akosor na ono wetem dem bills ahodo what the bear no says no 1100 student na seleba sikapudro ebotua no Ghana citizens no ahe ebasa impem ahe ebasa impem ahe ebasa 3,000 Ghana cedis na bi minutes and twelve akasa.
And we have previously agreed on something, and the agreement was that all final years and continuing students will have to pay 2,000 cedis. Also, there was another increment in that fees, so we had agreed and we paid that 2,000 cedis. And then I just wake up Sunday and I heard that I saw a message circulating that there was an increment in the residential fees again. So I think this I would say that it is an autocracy decision.
More than 500 students is going to be stressful. What if my parents are not able to afford? I still have to go through another stress during the vacation to make up that money to come and pick.
Increasing residential fees, without any prior notice, without giving us ample time to prepare. We are still in school, our parents are still sending us money. Yeah, we still need to feed. There are few projects to be done. All these things cost money, and then you're also telling us that you have increased our residential fees from 2,000.
Na yeko ablikman not about to pay the one. Additional one workers in a one and some working in 9 a day. Share about what to winter one tournament. Moa so I'm a normal door. Woman says, yes, some worker than a court. I'm about to come in a national near Crown Pay. A name baby Mokobo show was us and Zaman now who do away in Anonom. The may at me for Wablikman not and say was about to come in. So I can go cheaper than about to come in. On shame na abano one sanso 120 BM.
Standing near Juma, we say, and to bring peace and sanity. No, I say, yes, to me, call one side, and one side. It's the only thing I let a commission bet to my and says, yes, Anthony Fufro. I think that will be the best thing moving forward. So, because yes, you're higher development. Someone was there, school, no, shit. It's a problem. So, it's a problem. Say MP was so you make sure say baby obenya fund be free to come and support to make the renovation of the place no so good say you better to fufro
abana say to fufro because ababa akwa to we my wini we ba begina ni wa ha na we so begina ni esa de ntokwa na beba it's the best the boy and say enta ba no fufro ya to fufro moment ya tie beba baba akwa to dada so ya to no fufura ka de beti neti to mu ya to no fufura
yesa to so mu me no mu ntia ase de a yesa to bi me beboa afi yehu me obebedi enim I see a mo to ene yeti say endis fufu wi ni embi fufu so mo wi ni di see ara ma yehu nipa obedi yenim e wa blukuma enti mo to no bi me de beboa
we see na abonte no ma me declare nipa wa we ne and it's a command this year MVP kana nuntum a command people in so and this from ka o manuntum dem pe basa yem pentokobia o ha sei
omo police station omo declare ni they did their work so if they are telling us that nipa omo declare as winner no and you know win here then that means omo purchase a question mark ewo ejuma no omo ye ne hu so they should call them and ask them how they were able to put figures together because if they have put figures together and they have come out with the winner, then that should be the winner for Ablikman. There shouldn't be any issue.
Constituency brofu angasa obia ketwi madam brofu we pun brofu ego atadam pa Ghana nini na yetwa nsam no do yeda ho kokrom biamuza na Ghana the mensa mikra no me betsa my Ghana dwumedi do maka dey obaya anka ministers ahodo na MPs ahodo no obianye asset declaration mekire ebe mampanyin MP ana minister na soafo bia more than 4 more than 2 more than 3 answer be minister no eden mo nim obia na yehu ne dan so sanso na Ghana fu ebinim akire wona adwen e wodame nsame ho
ojapade no do awo so obey mpian so obey minister ojapade say so ojapade no say wunya say obey bo ne ojapade onu school ne hwekọ no obey mp obey echi kura no be so ne no be bo won kura no amani scan no dey ode aye to be minister to be mp so what say company be say or mo school be say yes we deserve say when dem wunya sana mado na so aden obestand mp
eye esa Ghana for ehu say because ehu baba betra konwa no so a o se ehu na japade ana o ko so a o se ehu na japade ebi krompa na obu ho oba obo be wian akọ ye mpene sa ye pani obo be ye aduma ni yie ye nyina ye so ye nya bia di na so ye ho ahwa
sure about now TV I mean so government we are boss in from their genuine everything in order but I'm back outside I don't know because me person me ko to abana me like you can say omubua na me so minya me so fasoni bi na me so me de be ehwe me no so make vote am no without knowing say he has one or two things in hiding as I say internal back outside it helps a lot
on say ebanisa on say ya na comfort aka say swear na the bible man pana oba on kan kure o say tumi mbo dua na ko pon betima yi afroso o ko pon dini wa onye obi amani yi afroso o ta say ti say mp ni badi na de ba be kire na ye be gina tum so oni bi na be wi kire na oba be froso na on pese odi nyama na ba be kire bi mu me de on say kamika yenya ne say nipa nu ko oba na odi dan ba ku bi atire na oba wi kire na owie Ghana sika ere ya jepade na afere on pese oba yi na nimbi mu ka mumbo ndi omumfa kusia enfrenu so oba no wanka no kra no muma no suwe omuma no suwe a no nkoma bolu o wadu abo atoso se sana because who ba no ye hu ana obekwa no so ye hu na wa otie etito obetwa ntro bi no obi Ghana sika no de akoya ade a se mu de afa esoro na e normal ade a antwa ho enya ri oni de onfa nche oye ya fast no wi ama ntino me de nka ba ni sa na ni ba ni beka no kra kombo ni wa no nkunu fu biase sana bi afufuro de besu ade nkaye se obedikre but odikre when he kill ade oni tin do be no because o man mra bia eyin tare se even say wa fa bibi ndi no man ze mechanism bibia nchechire no say bia mejapade nyina ni oni tumi so obedimi abo obi awo baby de bedia for man sika kra obi do bidia to so no waye oye wi a no bi de owe na dwuma no wo kwa de na ko bisa no odi bisa no bi dikre wa che se wo no wohu owe na go bi obi abe de ntimi de me de ka me kwa na ga wo ya ni me hwe nipa no se bia nipa wi na wo te se obedima no kroma ani mo mbeboye
na ebusia enti honor kenyo say one fe duagbon to do duagbon to da we go smell pepper ibo hu amoko anano eyed ne pa motwa ensam no do na de Kasebo ni hinara abenewe ya yenkopemu ewo seshi debiso abrehosam a wesi ewo ho ende ejabrani bi eyinitu ema shops be ensia na 3 bedrooms de wa so drube wa ye de nshonepa asemi esi in da wa bra wa bo oye nom yensa pa mosma eduonum ena da me arehosami osi ewo seshi debiso na oye amanebo oforba no yentie za inchechemu no oti
Baba ma Davia yam ti answer a hoshi the one ambassador say that ejato busto ni mo kasi misali ba ya na ejani dem to se pa eni agro e hu fi yeyi yentimi ni muti fire service pro eno ba be bu aye but na hase na e she no the consistent ko bu mo story na ka ma fo mo na be sin da ha e video me na mi sa na mi apa ma de she o me so mu no mo video and so far man bi na free eli okuro me so me mu not o ka dem no ba be so me mu so far ha de ahye ya ne ma hye pa na ma fo ho ni ra she stores kesia so far provision store e we market sie mienu a e wo te ba no the head of so e bi ani wa ne ma wo se no ni ra hye
so me video so ahye my sister yeah them so ahye so far stores base 6 sister yeah be really ko ni nyina ahye so far stores base 6 na ahye na me video ahye so far me sra man for yes ya amafo be ya amafo the coffee amafo am pay the airport as amafo assistant be so be as o for bibia no me so all of your crown family be be airport we are be more
enti onye ne den wa ship na chede ne stock so no so wa ship chede bibia wo biara den wa ship ebusua aha na embre no ba makwan mamede enwum ewiaber ebusia kase akan kasebo no mezi ebesi amo asedan koma Center for Trade Big Family Multimedia Institute BFM Store Trustees Network Group